right. As Bochy gets seated, if you have a question, just raise your hand. We'll get you the microphone. Who has the first question? We'll start with Claudia, standing to your right. Bochy.
Hey, Bruce. We're talking about Seager. He always comes up big in these moments, but have you ever seen him show so much emotion that he did with tonight's two-run homer?
Garcia?
Seager and the emotion.
Oh, Seager. I
Yeah.
couldn't hear. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did see that same emotion in Houston. He might have turned it up a notch, to be honest. I mean, it's hard to hit a bigger home run than what he did there. Down 2 in the ninth. He saved us there. But you could see it in him. He got everybody fired up. I mean, just a great job.
Go to Barry in this third row here.
Coach, you've had some great World Series wins. Where does this rank, especially for the shock value of hitting a two-run homer to tie it up and then winning it with Garcia, who's just been phenomenal your whole postseason?
Right, Barry. It's right up there at the top. It has to be. I mean, that was a great game. Entertaining game. Great ball game. We had some chances out there. Couldn't quite get that big hit, but late we did. We got the big home run. Leo, you got to mention him. Great job drawing that walk. You're hoping you get somebody on, and he did that for us. Yeah, that's right up there at the top.
You have a comparable?
You know what? I'd have to think. I can't think of, there's some big games we had, but I can think of a couple. But, like I said, that's right up there amongst the rest of them, the top ones I had.
Go to the fourth row on your right, Bochy.
Right here. Were you surprised that Seager got something hit in that situation?
Well, there was a guy on. We have some pretty good hitters coming up, so it's hard to start putting guys on with a 2-run lead. So, and they have their closer, and he's really tough, and so no, I'm not surprised.
Go to the fourth row in the middle.
On Adolis, with his penchant for the big moment, what can you say about him staying within himself, letting that pitch get deep and going the opposite way with it?
Right. He's done such a great job of that. We saw him in the last series. We saw him, toward the end of the season. And he's doing such a great job of controlling his emotions, so to speak, where he's not overswinging and he's staying under control. And that's fun to watch when he does that.
Second to last row in the back.
Can you speak to the job that your bullpen did for you guys tonight?
Right. I can't say enough about what they did. I don't know where to start with all of them, and some of them hadn't been out there in a while. They rose to the occasion to hold them there. You're down 2 runs. You want to keep it close and give yourself a chance to get back in it, which is what happened, and that's because of that bullpen. We used a lot of guys, and they all came through for us. Terrific job, and I don't want to leave anybody out because they all did a great job.
Last question or two for Bochy. Anything else? All right, Bochy, thank you so much. Who has the first question for Nate? We'll start in the fourth row on your left, Nate.
Hey, Nate, how rare is it to see emotion from Corey Seager, and how great was that home run that he hit?
Yeah, I feel like it's, the postseason. He said that, the one in Houston as well. It was a big moment, big home run, fired up the boys, and, tie it up right there in the, 8th inning, 9th inning. It was incredible for it. It was an incredible opportunity for him. He saw that pitch and crushed it, and, it was a big win for us.
Other questions for Nate? We'll go to Jeff right here.
Talk about the job that the bullpen did, and then secondly, what kind of weapon can John Gray be out of the bullpen?
Yeah, I didn't do my job tonight and going out there and giving us, getting us deep into the game, and the bullpen picked me up. Dane came in and threw the ball great. Bradford as well, and Pico came in and 2 huge innings right there, and you can't say enough. They've been able to throw the ball really well during the postseason, and they kept us in that game, all the way up there till the end, and our bats were able to come through and get us those big home runs, and we were able to come out on top tonight. And then with John coming out of the bullpen, you saw how great his stuff looked tonight. The fastball slider combination, I feel like those 2 pitches, even when he's in the rotation, are 2+ pitches. And then he's got the curveball and changeup as well. And he came out there tonight and he attacked the zone and he had really good results.
Other questions for Nate? We'll go right here.
You started out nicely and then things got a little sideways on you. What do you feel like changed or happened?
Yeah, that third inning, they put together some good at bats. You know, that soft contact, but they use their speed, which they do. Able to turn it into a single. Longo headed that base hit to the other side. You know, it's first and second, and you know, maybe I went to the well one too many times with the splitter on Carroll, but he was able to drive a good pitch out there in left center, and they were able to add some runs. And again, using that speed at third base, you know, Marte hit that ball hard at Nate, and Carroll just got a good read on it and was able to score that run right there. It's frustrating to me, especially once the offense was able to get me 2 runs on the board, and you know, I turned around and give it right back up, and then we answered back, tie it up 3-3, and I did the same thing. And you know, that's just those little things that are in my control that I got to do a better job of executing when we're ahead.
Other questions for Nate? We'll go to Barry in the middle here.
Hey, Nate, apparently the last walk-off homer in a World Series game was that night you pitched
My
in
game.
Boston, and Muncy hit the home run.
Yeah.
Aside from what you did in the game, what do you remember about that night?
I mean, it was a long night. I don't remember too much. It's tough when you're out there in the bullpen, especially out there in Dodger Stadium. You know, you're kind of far away and down the line, so it's hard to see everything. But you know, just a well-fought game, and you know, I was glad that we were able to come out on top tonight with Dolly and you know, Seager being able to come up with 2 huge home runs for us.
Other questions for Nate? Anything else? All right, Nate, congratulations. Great job.